Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike, and in today's video, we're tackling a topic that hits close to home for many food and its impact on gout. If you're looking for ways to manage your gout through diet, you've come to the right place. You know, I love talking about how to live a healthier life, and a big part of that is understanding what we put into our bodies. Today, we're diving deep into the world of food and how it can either fuel or fight against gout. We'll be covering the best foods to eat, the worst foods to avoid, and everything in between. Remember, this video is for informational purposes only, and it's crucial to consult with your healthcare provider for personalized advice. Oh, and before I forget, we're cooking up something special for you guys in the next video, episode 24, where we explore the fascinating connection between food versus thyroid disorders. Don't miss out. In the meantime, let's get back to gout. For more information, you can visit knowledgeyourhealth.com.
Let's talk about purines. Now, these are natural compounds found in many foods, and when they break down in our bodies, they produce uric acid. For most people, this isn't a problem because our bodies efficiently get rid of excess uric acid. However, for individuals with gout, the body either produces too much uric acid or doesn't eliminate it effectively. This leads to a buildup of uric acid in the bloodstream, a condition known as hyperuricemia. High levels of uric acid can then form sharp, needle-like crystals in the joints, often in the big toe, causing intense pain, swelling, and inflammation, which are the hallmarks of a gout attack. So managing your intake of purine-rich foods is crucial in managing gout. This doesn't mean cutting them out entirely, but rather making informed choices about what you eat and how often. All right, let's get specific. What are some of these high purine culprits? Organ meats like liver, kidney, and sweetbreads top the list. While these can be nutritious, moderation is key, especially for those prone to gout. Certain seafood also falls into this category. We're talking anchovies, sardines, shellfish, and even some types of fish like tuna and mackerel. I know, seafood can be a healthy choice, and it still can be. But if you have gout, you need to be mindful of your intake. Then we have red meat, another common food group often associated with gout. We'll dive deeper into red meat in the next chapter. But for now, just remember that it's something to be mindful of. Lastly, we have some beverages that can contribute to high uric acid levels. Beer, in particular, is known to be high in purines. And while we're on the topic of drinks, sugary drinks are another big no-no, but more on that later.
Let's dive into the world of red meat and its impact on uric acid levels. Red meat, especially the juicy cuts of beef, lamb, and pork, is a significant source of purines. These compounds break down into uric acid, the pesky stuff that can cause those dreaded gout flare-ups. Now, I'm not saying you need to banish red meat from your life entirely, but it's crucial to be mindful of your consumption. This is especially true if you're prone to gout or have a family history of the condition. Consuming large amounts of red meat regularly can lead to a buildup of uric acid in the bloodstream, increasing your risk of developing gout or triggering a painful attack if you already have the condition. The good news is, you can still savor red meat in moderation. Opt for leaner cuts, trim away visible fat, and consider incorporating other vibrant protein sources into your diet, like fish, beans, lentils, or poultry.
Moderation is key, my friends. Everything in balance. Try cutting back on red meat. Small changes make a big difference. Be mindful of portion size. Chicken, turkey, and fish are great alternatives. Plant-based proteins are fantastic options. All right, let's talk seafood. Seafood can be part of a healthy diet, but for gout, we need to be picky. Certain types of seafood are very high in purines, like anchovies, sardines, shellfish, mussels, and some types of tuna. Purines break down into uric acid, leading to painful crystals in joints. So, while delicious, they could trigger a gout flare-up. Opt for lower purine choices like salmon, cod, or tilapia. These provide omega-3s without raising uric acid levels. How can you enjoy seafood while managing gout? Cooking methods matter. Frying isn't the healthiest option. Grilling, baking, or poaching are better. Choose fresh or frozen seafood. Canned seafood can be high in sodium. Read labels for sodium content. Portion control is crucial. A serving is about the size of your palm. Consult your doctor or dietitian for advice.
Let's talk about alcohol and its complicated relationship with gout. Alcohol can trigger gout flare-ups by causing uric acid to build up in our system. Beer is a major culprit because it's high in purines. Liquor, especially beer and spirits, can be problematic. Wine might have a less pronounced effect, but should be consumed in moderation. Some individuals with gout might find that even small amounts of alcohol can trigger a flare-up.
Now, I'm not saying you can never enjoy a drink again if you have gout. Knowledge is power. Make smarter choices. Moderation is key. For men, no more than 2 drinks per day. For women, no more than 1. Avoid binge drinking. Stay hydrated. Listen to your body.
All right, let's talk sugar. Sugary drinks and their impact on gout. Sugary drinks are loaded with fructose. Fructose is metabolized differently than glucose. It can increase uric acid production. They don't provide nutritional value and contribute to weight gain. Another risk factor for gout. Cutting back is a win-win for health and gout. Plenty of healthier alternatives out there.
So, how can you make healthier beverage choices to keep those gout flare-ups at bay? First and foremost, make water your best friend. Aim to drink plenty of water throughout the day to stay hydrated and help flush out excess uric acid. If you're craving something sweet, opt for naturally sweet options like fresh fruits. Berries, in particular, are a great choice because they're low in purines and have anti-inflammatory properties that can be beneficial for gout. When it comes to juice, choose 100% fruit juice without any added sugar and consume it in moderation. Remember, even natural sugars can contribute to your overall sugar intake, so it's all about balance. And if you do find yourself reaching for a sugary drink, be mindful of your portion size. Instead of a large soda, opt for a smaller can or consider diluting it with water or unsweetened iced tea. Small changes can make a big difference over time.
All right, guys, we've talked about what to avoid, but what about foods that can actually help? Let's talk dairy. Now, I know what you're thinking, dairy. Really? But hear me out. Full-fat dairy can be a problem, but low-fat dairy? That's a different story. Studies have shown that incorporating low-fat milk, yogurt, and even cheese into your diet can actually lower your risk of gout attacks. Why is that? Well, low-fat dairy contains these awesome compounds called casein and lactalbumin. They actually help your body get rid of excess uric acid. See, when your kidneys are working properly, they flush out uric acid naturally. But sometimes they need a little help, and that's where low-fat dairy comes in. Think of it as giving your kidneys a high five. So, go ahead, enjoy that latte with skim milk, or grab some Greek yogurt for a snack. Your joints will thank you. Now, before you go raiding the cheese aisle, remember, I said low-fat dairy. Full-fat dairy products like whole milk, butter, and heavy cream, they're still on the naughty list. Why? Because they're high in saturated fat, which can actually increase inflammation in the body. And remember, gout is a type of inflammatory arthritis. The last thing we want to do is add fuel to the fire. So stick with low-fat options. They'll give you the benefits without the downsides. Think of it like this. Low-fat dairy is like a gentle stream, helping to flush out uric acid, while full-fat dairy is like a raging river, causing more inflammation. Choose your dairy wisely, my friends. Let's talk about everyone's favorite summertime treat, cherries. But these little guys aren't just delicious. They're packed with compounds that can actually help fight gout. I'm talking about anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that give cherries their vibrant red color. Now, you know me, I'm all about evidence-based medicine, and studies have shown that eating cherries, whether fresh, frozen, or even drinking tart cherry juice, can significantly reduce uric acid levels. And lower uric acid means a lower risk of those painful gout attacks. Think of it this way. Those anthocyanins in cherries are like little ninjas, going in and fighting off the inflammation caused by gout. They're like the superheroes of the fruit world, and they're here to save your joints.
So how can you add more cherries to your life? Well, they're delicious on their own, but you can also add them to yogurt, smoothies, or even salads for a sweet and tangy kick. And if fresh cherries aren't in season, frozen cherries work just as well. Just remember, like everything else, moderation is key. While cherries are a great addition to a gout-friendly diet, they shouldn't be the only thing you eat. A balanced diet with plenty of fruits, vegetables, and those low-fat dairy products we talked about is the best way to keep those gout symptoms at bay.
Calling all coffee lovers. You know that morning cup that helps you face the day? Well, it might also be helping you fight gout. That's right, studies have shown that drinking coffee, even decaf, can actually lower your risk of developing gout. Now, before you go mainline espresso, let's talk about why this is. Coffee contains a bunch of beneficial compounds, but the one we're interested in is called chlorogenic acid. This antioxidant powerhouse not only gives coffee its delicious aroma, but also helps to lower uric acid levels. Think of it like this. Chlorogenic acid is like a sponge, soaking up all that excess uric acid in your bloodstream. And less uric acid means less chance of those painful crystal formations that cause gout attacks.
Now, before you start brewing a whole pot, remember, moderation is key. While coffee can be beneficial, too much caffeine can actually lead to dehydration, which can trigger gout attacks. Aim for 2 to 3 cups of coffee per day, and make sure you're staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. And remember, adding sugar or artificial sweeteners to your coffee can negate the positive effects. So stick to black coffee or use a natural sweetener like stevia. So there you have it, folks. Your morning cup of joe might just be your secret weapon in the fight against gout. Just remember, everything in moderation, and always listen to your body.
All right, folks, let's talk about the elixir of life. Good old H2O. Staying hydrated is like having a secret weapon against gout flare-ups. Drinking enough water helps your kidneys work their magic. Think of your kidneys as your body's natural filtration system. They flush out waste, including uric acid. Make water your best friend, especially if you're prone to gout. Every sip helps flush out uric acid and keeps gout attacks at bay.
Now you might be thinking, water everywhere, but how much is enough? Well, a good rule of thumb is to listen to your body. Thirst is a sign that you're already dehydrated, so try to stay ahead of the game by sipping on water throughout the day. Another pro tip, carry a reusable water bottle with you wherever you go. That way, you'll always have hydration on hand, whether you're at work, running errands, or hitting the gym. Plus, it's good for the environment. And hey, if plain water sounds a bit boring, get creative. Add some slices of lemon, cucumber, or even a few mint leaves for a refreshing twist. You can also opt for herbal teas or infusions. Just make sure they're unsweetened. Remember, managing gout is all about making smart choices, and choosing water over sugary drinks is a no-brainer. So drink up, my friends, and let's keep those gout symptoms under control.
Let's talk about the power of plants, people. When it comes to fighting gout, vegetables are your best friends. They're packed with essential nutrients, antioxidants, and fiber, all of which can help keep those painful flare-ups at bay. Now, you might have heard some rumors about certain vegetables being bad for gout. But fear not, most veggies are actually beneficial, especially those leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens. They're low in purines, which are those pesky compounds that can trigger gout attacks. But the goodness doesn't stop there. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts are also your allies in the fight against gout. They contain compounds that may help lower uric acid levels and reduce inflammation. So, load up your plate with a rainbow of vegetables. From vibrant bell peppers to juicy tomatoes, the more variety, the better. Remember, a diet rich in vegetables is a recipe for good health, and that includes keeping gout in check. Now, while most vegetables are your friends when it comes to managing gout, there are a few that you might want to enjoy in moderation. These include asparagus, spinach, cauliflower, and mushrooms. While these veggies are certainly nutritious, they do contain a moderate amount of purines. Remember, purines break down into uric acid, which can be a problem for those prone to gout. But don't worry, you don't have to completely eliminate these vegetables from your diet. Moderation is key. Enjoy them as part of a balanced meal, and make sure you're drinking plenty of water to help flush out any excess uric acid. The bottom line is, a diet rich in vegetables is crucial for overall health and can be a powerful tool in managing gout. So, embrace those veggies, experiment with different flavors, and enjoy the benefits they bring to your plate and your well-being.
And there you have it, folks. We've covered the A to Z of what to eat and avoid when it comes to managing gout. Knowledge is power. Understand how foods impact your body. Make informed choices to live a healthier, gout-free life. Stay tuned for our next episode on thyroid disorders. Mark your calendars for episode 24. Visit knowledgeyourhealth.com for more information. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Subscribe for more content and share with friends. You have the power to take control of your health.